สวัสดีครับพวกผมป้าใหม่บูนะครับกับเกมดาวก้อนเอ็ดนะครับรู้สึกว่าผมจะมาผิดทางนะคือพอหลังจากนี้เหมือนคือยีนี่เปิดประตูไม่ได้แล้วเราก็ไอพลังเจ๋งๆที่เราเคยใช้ในโลกฝันน่ะเราใช้ไม่ได้แล้วกับลงซึ่งโคตรเสียดายแต่เราไม่ได้เล่นจอมเวทอะเราแล้วประตูนี้ก็สะเดาะไม่ได้สรุปคือผมต้องกลับหาทางกลับขึ้นไปชั้นบนน่ะซึ่งบอกเลยงานหยาบงานนี้แล้วผมก็เก็บไอเทมมาน่าจะครบแล้วแหละแต่ผมไม่มียาไงฮะตอนนี้ผมไม่มียาอะไรมารักษาตัวเองเลยถ้าผมโดนอะไรเข้าไปนี่ผมตายอย่างเดียวเลยนะดังนั้นเราก็ต้องหาทางขึ้นไปก็คือต้องขึ้นไปชั้นบนนั้นให้ได้ทีนึงซึ่งก็ไม่รู้น่าจะมีอะไรรออยู่
now? Books. Is that all these mages do with their time here?
ผมไปรอแล้วได้ยามาขวดหนึ่งก็เดี๋ยวหาทางขึ้นไปเรื่อยๆก่อนครับเพราะว่าผมก็ยังไม่รู้ว่ายังไงนะเมื่อกี้ก็เบิกสรุปแล้วก็คือเหมือนกับยังต้องอยู่ชั้นบนเพราะว่าคนนี้เนี่ย
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
เพราะตอนนี้คือเราฆ่าไอ้ปีศาจไปแล้ว ทำไมคนนี้ขึ้นมาเยอะจริงมังกรเข้าก็ออกเกมยังไงก็คุณจะเป็นน้ำแข็งมาก่อนบางทีบางคนขึ้นมาแบบผมก็งงเข้าห้องออกเหรอ
As you like. Right away. Is there someone over there?
ถูกทางละ
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นคุณเป็นใคร
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin
เนี่ย
of.
ขึ้นมาบ่อยมากเลยเนี่ย
Don't touch
เขา
me. Stay
เข้า
away.
ออกเกมเหรอ
Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
สมบัติลงกรปลอดภัยแล้ว
I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone. Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
บอกฉันจะมอบที่ช่วยเหลือ
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
เขาส่งมาหัวหน้าส่งมา
Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals, looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and there was nothing I could do.
พวกเราช่วยคนอื่นล่ะ
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them. You don't know what they've become.
เราฆ่าพวกเขาไม่ได้หมดหรอก
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts. You have to end it now, before it's too late.
ฉันไม่ฆ่าคนบริสุทธิ์
Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended.
ยังไงฆ่าไอ้หมอนี่ต่อยฆ่าไอ้หมอนี่ผมว่ามีผลอะไรมากหรอกเพราะว่าเขาก็ไม่รู้ว่าอะไรเกิดขึ้นเราบ้วยให้พวกนี้ได้หมด
Thank you.
ฉันไม่ฆ่าผู้บริสุทธิ์หรอก
Decision.
Rational? How is this rational? Do you understand the danger?
I know full well of the dangers of magic, but killing innocents because they might be Maleficarum is not justice. I know you are angry.
You know nothing. I am thinking about the future of the Circle, of Ferelden.
ไม่อยากให้เลือด
I
ผู้
am
บริสุท
just
ธิ์เปื้อน
willing
มือ
to
เว้ย
see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore. But what can I do? As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself. ดีแล้วคุณไม่สร้างปัญหา My cage is Aldred's doing, or one of his mages. Once they're dead, I will be free.
มันจะจบไม่ช้าหรอก
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
อยู่เซฟโซนก็อยู่ไปนะ
And so I shall.
แต่พวกเราไม่รอหรอกกล้าทำอะไรเนี่ยอีเวนอยู่นี่เอง
You accept the gift that I offer.
ดักสโปร์มันเหมือนพวกซอมบี้พวกนั้นคือถ้ามันยังเป็นจอมเวทมันก็ยังเป็นจอมเวทอยู่นะไม่จิตใจเป็นชั่วร้ายแต่ผมมองว่ามันยังมีสติมีอะไรอยู่มีทำลายเวทผมไม่มียาเลยอ่ะตอนนี้โหท่าเดิน
Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
You สิ่งที่เองทำเดี๋ยวนี้เลย
Oh, how could I disobey when you say that in such a commanding voice? I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean
เราเลือกเสียงพูดแล้วอ่ะก็น่าจะได้ยินเสียงเราพูดนะ
Oh well, they are probably better off dying in the
ไอ้เลือก
service
เสียง
of
พูด
their
แล้วอ่ะ
betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence. คุณกำลังเปลี่ยนคนให้กลายเป็น And freeing them in the process. A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full
รู้สึกจะไม่สำนึกผิดนะ
Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Aldred.
Aldred? He is gone. I am Aldred, and yet not Aldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all
เจ้าหัวโล้นเนี่ยมาเสียประ
It
จาน
would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
ฆ่าได้ยังอ่ะจะทำลายทุกอย่างที่นี่ทิ้งลงทั้งเองด้วย
Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Aldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
All right.
too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Win?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that
พยายามทำให้ตัวละครเป็นคนเลื่อนร้อนพอสมควรนะ แต่ก็กลายเป็นว่าดีมากพ่อผู้น
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
ำคือต้องบอกนะว่า ไอ้หมอเนี่ย คือตอนที่เล่นถ้าใครจำได้เนาะถ้าเรื่องหนทางชั่วนี่ตัวละครผมน่าจะเป็นสายชั่วเลยแหละ
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
โอ้ฉันไม่ใช่ฉันเป็นหัวหน้าไม่ใช่แกเตะปากมันได้ไหมเนี่ยหากสำรองบัตรเมเจอร์ไว้อีกมันจะต้องเสียใจทีหลังนะ
And I would do anything to prevent this atrocity from reoccurring.
Colin is right. There is no way of knowing if any of us are dangerous. I will do what I believe is in the best interests of the Circle, as I have always done. I hereby place my life and those of these mages into the hands of the Templars. Do what you think is necessary.
Very well. I will send a report to the Chantry. They will undoubtedly have plans for you.
And so the great circle of the Magi falls, for now. Mages are not so easily controlled, it appears.
Your companion speaks with great wisdom. The same thought crosses my mind often.
อ๋อใช่เธอฉลาดมาก
Why, thank you.
We have much work to do. We must tend to the injured.
ฉันจะช่วยพวกเขา
No, we still have things to discuss. Cullen, take these mages away and watch them carefully. Make sure they get the healing they require.
But
They will receive healing. I will have no more blood on my hands. Now go.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นผู้พิเศษ
The Chantry will learn about this soon enough, and the Grand Cleric will be the one to decide their fate. We will form the Circle anew upon the remains of the old, and we will not make the same mistakes twice. Wynne, I am sure you were instrumental in bringing peace to the Tower, and you have always been a respected member of the Circle. The Circle will be in need of a first enchanter. There is none other more suited to this position than you. It is yours, if you will accept it.
Ah, Gregor. You only picked me because all the rest of the senior mages are either dead or otherwise incapacitated. But I cannot accept this offer. I wish to teach and to learn, and I will not spend the rest of my life tiptoeing around the chantry. I would, in fact, prefer to remain in the company of the Grey Warden, if he will have me.
ฉันสามารถ
I
ใช้
was
เว
at
ท
Ostagar,
จอมเวท
and we failed.
จริงๆอย่างคุณ
This
ได้
will not happen a second time. The Darkspawn must be taken down, and I wish to be there when it happens.
Are you sure you will not reconsider? The Circle needs you.
There is hardly a circle left to speak of. I will return to the Circle when Ferelden is safe, if I can. คุณจะเป็นสมาชิกที่ดีที่สุดเลยของกลุ่มนี้
I suppose nothing I say will change your mind.
เดี๋ยว
Very well. Join the Grey Warden if it pleases you. As for you, I am grateful for what you have done, and I did give you my word that we would aid you in your battle against the Darkspawn. I intend to honor my promise to you.
ขอบคุณ
Once we have secured the tower, my men and I will make our way to battle. After all, we still have not heard from
ไม่มี
Deborah,
เปปากมัน
and the Darkspawn threaten all of Ferelden. It falls to me to decide what we must do. The Templars, out of duty and gratitude, will stand with the Grey Wardens. ก็คาดหวัง You must excuse me.
ว่าเป็นอย่างนั้น
There
เมื่
are
อเขาทำมา
loose
ถึ
ends
ง
to be tied up, and the Chantry must be informed that the situation here is under control. We will meet again soon. Till then, may the Maker watch over you.
Indeed.
Indeed.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
ผมไม่รู้อะไรขายไปก่อน เพราะตอนนี้ยัง ตั้งแคมป์ไฟก่อนครับ ก็ไม่แน่ใจนะว่าจบหรือยัง แต่ถ้ายังไม่จบเรากลับมาได้
The Blight. How will you end it? เราต่อสู้กับลาวาศูนย์ Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
เดี๋ยวก่อนคงแต่ว่าฉันเป็นเกลวอร์เดนเหรอ
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
ฉันเป็นนิว
Will
เบอ
you
ร์
make that excuse to the Archdemon? Or the victims it
ซึ่ง
claims
เป็น
in the
นะ
meantime?
เวน
Yes. As you wish.
มันติดลบอ่ะเหมือนเขาเพิ่งรู้เรื่องเราเป็นเกวาเดียนว่าไงแลโบคิดถึงจัง
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off. Maybe so. All the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
อาบน้ำไม่สามารถบอกมือเขาสะอาดได้ละ
No, that's not what magic is used for. Just make him sleep over on the other side of the camp, with Alistair. With any luck, that will keep all the stench confined to one small area.
ว่าไงเพื่อน
What do you need?
ฉันต้องการถามบางอย่าง
Ask away.
คุณบอกว่าเอ็ดอะไรเลี้ยงดู
Did
ล่ะ
I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, they were flying dogs, you see. Surprisingly strict parents, too, and devout Andrastians to boot. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
เล่นก่อนโอ้เดี๋ยวก่อน
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
เดี๋ยวผมเจรจาตรงนี้เสร็จแล้วเดี๋ยวผมคุยกับทุกคนเสร็จแล้วจะคนคุยมากขึ้นเนี่ยเขาไม่ใช่พ่อคุณ
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
คุณน่าจะโชคดีกว่าเด็กพระส่วนใหญ่นะ
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Earl's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in hay, out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The owl came by the
Oh,
monastery a few
yeah,
times
no.
to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. I think so, yes.
แน่ใจจะช่วย
This news we've heard
ยังไม่ถามประเด็นพอเลย
disturbs me, though. I wonder if we won't discover that Logain has come to the same conclusion as we have. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Yes? Something you need?
ฉันเลยถามคุณเกี่ยวกับบางสิ่งอะ
Yes? What's on your mind?
อะไรทำให้คุณตัดสินใจมาเนี่ย
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
เกิดอะไรกับแม่คุณเหรอ
Mother died when I was very
โอ้
young.
แม่ตายเหมือนกันเลย
Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
อืมคุณยังเด็กมันเข้าใจได้
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
อืมเดี๋ยวนะเราดูอาวุธหน่อยซิว่ามีใครเปลี่ยนเอาไม่มีเข็มขัดเหรอไอ้นี่โอ้ขายไปแล้วด้วย ฉันฆ่าคนได้ยังไงป่า
It's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
คุณพักผ่อนบ้างนะ
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
คุณดูร่าเริงมากนะเราคน
Thank
นี้
you. You're very kind to
เธอ
say
แข็งแรง
so.
แล้วแหละอายุ
But
เย
in
อะแล้ว
all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
เราต้องการคุณ
Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise.
The Templars of the Chantry stand ready, Grey Warden.
เตรียมตัวให้พร้อม
As is my duty, Grey Warden.
แต่คุยไปแล้ว
Enchantment?
Oh, certainly. I could do that for you.
Enchantment? Enchant...
ไฟฟ้าดีกว่า โกเลมน่าจะต่างกันนะ
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
จึงต้องรับแรง
I am not sensitive. I am made of stone. Sensitive is the exact opposite of what I am. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do? I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing. I do. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
เคเดี๋ยวผมจะคุยกับทุกคนให้รู้เรื่องก่อนนะแล้วเดี๋ยวเพราะตอนนี้ได้มีดแล้ว
What do you wish of me?
เราจะไม่ไล่ใครไปให้พ้นนะเราจะต้องเราอยากจะถามอะไรบางอย่าง
If you must.
คุณแปลงร่างยังไงอะ
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. ฟังดูเหมือนเป็นสิ่งที่คุณจะทำนะ Oh, I truly doubt that children would be worth the effort. They are filthy, smelly things full of tears and snot and trouble. That said, I cannot speak for the tastes of my mother. She has, after all, lived a very lengthy time in the wilds and done many things I know nothing of. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
มันเยอะแหละ
So glad I could indulge your idle curiosity then.
แต่สแตนนี่ติดลบไปแล้ว ตอนนี้ดาบมีไฟฟ้าสถิต แต่ไม่ชอบทรงมันเลย มีไฟฟ้าสถิต โอเคครับ ยังไงเดี๋ยวผมจบการแคสเพียงนี้ก่อนนะครับ ถ้าชอบอย่าลืมกดไลค์ กดแชร์ กด Subscribe เป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยนะครับแล้ววันนี้ก็สวัสดีครับ